Hello everybody, this is Robert Adams. I'm going to be going over two case projects for Chapter 9. The first one is the Oasis Spa tablet app, and the second one is the Modern Art Museums app. So start off with the Oasis Spa application. Right here you can see we have a couple different classes. We have the Item Detail Fragment class and the Dummy Content class. When you create a master detail flow template, instead of an empty one, it creates these extra fragments so that you can work within these activities. So a lot of this stuff is pre-filled in for you. If you come down here under the item detail fragment, you'll see the context shown in a text view. Depending on which we click on. So starting off with this one, let's go through a couple of these extra tabs. I had to create a few other XML tabs for the photos to show up and the spa services to show up. So let's go to photos real quick. So here's the photos with the two rows here. We got the first image and the second image right here, and their settings to how they're going to display for the picture and for the text next to it for each of these. Let's go to the spa. For this one, it's in linear layout, and this one's going to show the text view next to it, so it's got the title and the information below it. So that way you can get a better idea of that. For this one in particular, the three tabs are spa services, spa address, and the full website. Here are the strings that I used. As you can see, we got the address and phone number right here under the title and info. We got the message for the spa massage and the spa manicure pedicures. And we got a couple other XML tabs here. Item list content, item detail. You can see that this was switched over to web view so that you can see what it will look like when you open up the URLs. The Android manifest has permission to go online and look that up. We got the spa images over here. Those layouts were created here. And I think that's it for these. So let's go ahead and run this application. The first one's going to be the photos, second one's going to be for the spa, and the third one's going to be for the URL that opens up the web view. So let's go over here. It's already loaded. We got the Oasis Spa. So the first one, the spa services, should show us the photos on this side and the information next to it on the right. The address and phone number. There's the title and the information here. And the full website. Right here, it's displayed on the right panel. So everything works good in this application. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Modern Art Museums. So this one, pretty much the same thing on everything. The only major changes is I didn't have to create any extra layouts for the first two tabs, because each one of these is a website that needs to come up. So it's got the web view and the item look URL to look those up for each three of these. And then over here we have the website. So the only change that I had to make in this application is, as you can see, we got the Barnes Museum, Tate Modern, and Van Gogh Museum. The URL for the Tate Museum, which is www.tate.org.uk, For some reason, it doesn't want to display properly in the application. I don't know if it's something with the website and Android Studio just not working together. I've tried different methods. You have to put HTTPS. Otherwise, if you put HTTP, it will bring up the URL in a web browser, which would work if that were the situation. But for this application purpose, I wanted to display in the right panel, and so I went ahead and put a different URL that wasn't the actual Tate Museum, but it is a Tate Modern link at visitlondon.com, which does work. So everything else is the same. One thing I forgot to note on the other application that applied to both of these is I did remove some of the strings here that related to the numbering. For some reason it showed the numbers in the list details, so I got rid of those, and so now it doesn't actually display those in particular. Here's the strings. Pretty much everything's gone like it was on the other one, except just the string details here. Got the permissions set there. Here's the fragments. It's going to grab the URLs for each one of those, and the web view. So let's go ahead and run this application. Alright, Modern Art Museums. Barnes Museum. Looks good. Tate Modern Museum. Let's see, this is the link that I put in there for that one, since the other one just has a blank screen. And then we got the Van Gogh Museum. And there we go. Just a little slow to load, but this is the correct website. So, as you can see, both these applications work as expected. I hope you enjoyed it.